Back to Let's Play Off. Sorry I recorded, a little bit later than I normally do. It'll probably still be on Sunday, depending on when I remember to actually post it. uh, but anyways, on to Zone 3. We were just here, technically. I mean, sure, we went to Purified Zones 1 and 2, but story-wise, we were just here, so we should still be familiar with the place, I think. Um, One thing I should note, the squares are gone! Which means we have free movement now. Which is pretty cool if you consider the fact that we can actually go anywhere. Color of Force, I believe it said that was. Yeah. Now we can give that to one of our guys. We'll give it to... Oh, we will give it to Alpha. Because he's in need of more defense. I was gonna give it to Omega because he didn't have the one that protected him from crits. But crits aren't really that big of an issue in this game. I mostly just have it equipped for the sake of having it equipped. You know how it goes. There's nothing on the poster. Oh, well, that's nice. As if this game wasn't creepy enough. My only wish is that you could fucking run. But no, you can't run. Anyways, this is what the secretaries of Zone 3 look like. Creepy bastards, aren't they? Very dangerous, too. See that? Divides by 0. These are the most dangerous normal enemies in the game, to my knowledge. There might be something else in the next area we're gonna visit once we're done with all the side questing, that might be more dangerous, but as far as I'm aware, Zone 3 secretaries, they are fucking powerful. Oh, sorry. So yeah, most of it is just gonna be us sitting here and watching it very slowly die. Because they have a lot of health. We're not very powerful, as is. But that's okay, because we have stuff for that, so yeah. We have stuff for that, we won't need to refresh really anytime soon. Or restock, I should say, though we should restock at some point. Or once. We should restock item-wise after what we're doing here. I might also do some grinding off-screen after this episode if we can't afford, if we can't afford, the best equipment for everyone yet. I promise I won't go to the new place to do that, because I don't think there actually are enemies there. Whoop. To be honest. There might be. There very well could be, but I don't think there are. I don't remember enemies being there. I know for the most part there aren't any enemies there, because it's kind of a weird place. I'm not gonna explain what I mean by weird at all. You'll understand what I mean when we get there. Oh, okay, there wasn't any chests. Well, that's fine, too. Game, you're being inconsistent. Why is the background here green? Also, sorry if my soda bottle keeps tapping on the mic throughout this episode. I'm really fucking thirsty because I have been doing a lot of work. I've been boffing this weekend a little bit, and I've also been doing a bit of running around. So I'm kind of thirsty and kind of tired. Not too tired as to not do this episode. I started doing this pretty much a half hour after I got home, and most of that half hour was spent with me just cleaning up my room and making everything ready for when the week starts, which of course is tomorrow. Um, oh, right, forgot. Huh. A lot of people will poison you here. Which means I probably should be a lot more stingy when it comes to items. But I have CP healing items, so I will go ahead and use those for as long as I can. Because it doesn't really fucking matter anyways. Ah, tibia epidermis. I believe that's equipment for these guys. Ah, it is. That shitty equipment for everyone. Okay. Well, thanks, game. That is not anything close to what I needed. I needed good equipment, not shitty equipment. Come on. One thing I probably should have done for this LP is instead of doing all the purified zones at the end, I should have just manned up, and braved through them and do all the stuff in the purified zones right after purifying it. But hey, you know, what the hell. I fucking hate Divide by Zero. Not just because that's really fucking wonky scientifically and doesn't fucking work mathematically, but because it's just such an obnoxious move that they use. Because it does a fuckload of damage, and it gives you a random goddamn status effect between asleep, poison, and I think something else. Another thing that hinders your actions. I know Furious isn't one of them, because that would actually kind of help you in a really weird way. We're getting better at fighting them, though, because we're leveling off of them a bit. Also, I'm not going to intentionally level grind. I'm only going to cash grind and maybe see if there's anything we missed. Oh yeah, back down there, nothing down there. If there is anything we missed, don't know if I'm gonna openly announce it. Because, on one hand, I do want you guys to experience this shit on your own. But, on the other hand, it's nice to know where things are. But this wasn't intended as a 100% run anyways. So, what the hell ever. And we don't play the minigame again, which some people are probably happy about, all things considered. Nothing really over here. Purified zones are pretty fucking desolate, so if you're going to do the shit for the purified zones, I would get used to the fact that you're not really going anywhere. Save game, sure, because that heals us. Okay. Well, I guess it chose it for me. Sure, why not? And then we come here. Locked. Locked. Hint, I'm pretty sure all of these are locked. So, instead of fiddling with those, let's just go over here and see if we can find anything. La 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 la. Pretty sure I skipped actually quite a few things in this particular zone. But that's okay, because I'll come here for cash grinding, because the other two zones really just don't work for that. Nothing on the poster. Well, that fucking figures. Yes, yes, yes. And then we get to the part where he obsesses over it. Oh, well. More healing. Doo-doo-doo. And a very inconspicuous... Holy shit. Okay, here's the thing about this particular area. Is it's all white. We don't really know what the hell we're going. Well, I kind of know where I'm going. If you go generally diagonally, you'll get to this place here. Which, huzzah, a Tuesday and a Grand Spectral can be found. And then we return to nothingness. And that's Purified Zone 3. If you want to stop here, go ahead. I'm just going to go back, get new equipment, and see if I missed anything in some areas I skipped. So I don't really mind if you decide to just say fuck it. I'm gonna give it to one of the guys that has Mondays. And so if you're gonna leave now, then, well, see ya. Not really missing anything important as far as I'm aware. If you are, I'm sure someone will say it in the comments, except probably not. Haha! Because I don't have followers. Except I do. I actually have almost 30, which I thought was pretty fucking exciting. Yeah? I think I'm gonna give it to you, since you have that. And then I'm gonna give this to you because you have all enemy attacks. Which, actually, no, that means it wouldn't be all that useful on you, because bosses. So then I'm gonna give it to you. Yes, phone, I heard you. So yeah. Zone 0 is pretty fucking relaxing, actually. I mean, the indoors part sounds kinda sketch, but whatever. I'll sell these, I'll sell those. Now I'm going to buy equipment first. Prioritize, your equipment. Always a good thing. Shit. I don't have enough to do that properly. Oh my, that sells for a lot. And I guess I only really need flesh. Do you sell those? You sell golden flesh. Okay, that makes me happy. So then I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell the Monday. I'm gonna keep the rest of these then. And now, haha, I'll be able to do it. Buy 3 and give them to my add-ons. Let's see. Wait, yeah. Color of defeat. Ha. And now, maybe that'll get me enough? Yes! Barely, but yes! Okay. That sounded a fuckload more excited than it probably should have, but hey, whatever. Also, to you little kids that might be listening in, sorry I swear a lot, I generally don't notice it. You probably shouldn't be watching these anyways, because I'm not exactly, I'm not exactly the most, how do I say, polite person. I'm very blunt. I might not be a good example for you, according to your parents. But that's okay, because I'm fun, I think. Most of this is just gonna be me running to areas I didn't go to, which is, hooray, dull. But hey, I told you early on, if you want to quit back at around 10-11 minutes, that's fine. Oh, nothing there. Well, okay, fuck you. Oh, there we go. Here's something. Oh, shit. 2 of these guys, that's not fun. So yeah, for you guys, this was probably either a short or long episode, depending on whether you stopped watching after I did my thing, or my main thing, or if you're still watching now, which is going to be going through Zone 3 a second time, because I was rather skippity. this isn't gonna be fun, is it? Uh, but yeah, whatever. I can still keep alright commentary during this. It's just Zone 3 is so... Zone 3, man. Great fucking place as far as the story is concerned. But fucking Zone 3, man. The Zone 1 was probably the most, how do I say this? I'd have to say Zone 1 was really the hook for the game. But the problem, I think, is that it kind of drops in Zone 2, and then gradually builds back up. And oh my, Alpha might die here, but, he's almost dead, I think. So I don't feel like stepping in to help. Ah, yeah, there he goes. Oh, yeah. As you noticed, I'm autoing all of these because I don't care. I probably should have. I probably could have, and probably should have sold those. But it's okay. Yeah, that would be you. And then competence batter. First of all, let me see relative. Oh, right. Okay, so save second base on all these guys. Hold on here. 8 times 3. Yeah, save third base probably would have been a better thing. But yeah, whatever. Anywho, moving right along back to this place. Whatever the fuck this place is. I think it's like a mess hall of some kind. That would make sense to me. Where they get their sugar. Do they consume the sugar raw? No, I think they have it in the form of pudding. I'd actually have to go back and look at old episodes to see if I encountered anyone who talked about that, but I'm pretty sure they take it in the form of pudding. Geez, 17 minutes. Almost 18. Wow. Guys, for 18 minutes, guys. 18 minutes is how long I can keep up commentary before I drop. But then again, those of you who watched the Fire Emblem LP will know that. And by the way, you're welcome for keeping the, Roy, or Elwood videos up. I originally wanted to delete them because I had no intentions of continuing his story, but I still have the save file. I didn't delete it, so you might see me go back and try and finish that up later. If I do, I will probably restart Elwood's story, to be honest. Back when I get a good feel for Fire Emblem back. Oh, that's a cool little death sprite. It turns black. Why not? I really don't care. Because I know I'm not going to die from these. It's just specific characters might die. And that really doesn't bother me too much. Nearly as much as it probably should, to be honest. Yeah, so whatever. I kind of wish that, that they were a tad more, exact as far as how much medium and large is. What I like with, I think it's the Tales series that does it, is they say around this much HP and then it kind of fluctuates a bit. I think it's the Tales series that does that. I'm not sure though. Wait, no, I entered this building first last time. How about we not miss stuff? Alright. Nothing in here. there's a save. That would have been nice to know! It seems that you encounter a save every 1 or 2 fights, judging, by how often the random encounters a silent symbol? This is new. Oh, but it's shit. Well, it's probably not new per se. I'd probably have gotten something like it before, but it's relatively new. I don't remember seeing it. I mean, silent is interesting. Yeah. This game is weird anyways, so I'm kind of disregard shit sometimes under, yeah, it's off. It's a little, off kilter. But, this is what happens when I go over 20 minutes. I start coming up with stupid shit to talk about. But any of you who stayed this long, okay, you stayed 10 minutes past what you needed to listen to me ramble on about fucking nothing. You should pat yourselves on the back for willing to put up with me for 20 fucking minutes. 21 and a half, sorry, whatever. Still though, holy shit, man. I don't know what to talk about anymore. Kind of wish I could redo I had the option to redo the minigame, but at the same time, I'm glad that it's not there. I wonder what happens. Okay, nothing happens when you examine the sugar. Oh, right, you actually have to jump in it. Right. And I believe there was something else that I missed. But I'm not going back into the white space. I'm just gonna go a full loop around this area and then backtrack over to the station. 'Cause really, there's no reason to go back there. You know, I have nothing to say about that place, besides from what I already said. So I'm not going back there, and I know I didn't miss anything, because there's fucking nothing there. The point is, oh my god. That's nasty. You know, something that more interesting. Love how at the beginning of the video, I said that, I was probably gonna do this off screen. Nope, motherfucker. I'm gonna show you guys fucking everything. Except for a couple, endgame stuff that I think is much cooler if you earn yourself. Holy shit, stop teasing us about that. That's so mean. Play the damn game yourself so I don't have to. And since, speaking of stuff like that, I haven't mentioned it before because fucking nobody comments on my videos. And if they do, they comment directly to me instead of on the video, because a surprising amount of you, actually have my contact info. I'm not a hard man to find. I'm really not. Ugh. That is nasty. That is fucking disgusting. I'm gonna say that is fucking disgusting. I'm going to go and, like, manually heal him because there's no way in hell he's surviving that on his own. And now I'm gonna auto the rest. Because as much as I'm kind of curious as to what the hell his death sprite is, considering that the batter is consistently the strongest person in your party, I'm not that curious. You know, I'm curious, but not to the point where I'm gonna let him die. If he dies because I did a shit job in a boss fight, that's one thing. But keep in mind that he's the only character that can actually fucking use items. So, yeah. I see he healed Alpha on his own. That's interesting. I thought that they just randomly plowed, or that they just mindlessly plowed through shit. But I guess if you specifically tell them to do something, then their AI will adapt to, well, where can I use this? So that it's effective. But oh well. Anyways, Omega died this time, that's fine. We didn't really care about him, so whatever. What does Omega do? I'm gonna revive you before I do that. And yay! 2 expirations? The fuck are those? Oh. It's an attack item. What's the point of attack items in this game? No, really, in this game. It is weird because your add-ons cannot use items and they can't run away. The batter is the only one that can use items. You may have noticed that a few times by now. But I'm gonna explain this now, and I'm pretty sure I explained it before, really early on, but I'm gonna explain it now, because I feel like going on a small rant about it. But like, really, why is the batter the only one that can use items, considering that 90% of the items you get in this game are fucking useless if used by him? Like, revives. Okay. I think he actually gets to revive at a really fucking high level. Like, for example, like, I think that there's another save base move where he actually revives them, but I'm not entirely sure at the moment. But, yeah. I had something and then I lost it. I'm gonna be unprofessional and mess with my phone now because these fights do themselves. And I don't care. Kinda curious. You know, this time, if he dies, he dies. Because now I actually really am. Now you guys get to hear me be unprofessional, I think. Oh, that's what his death animation looks like. That is actually kind of stupid. But that's okay, because fucking secretaries. Secretaries are fucking dangerous, don't get me wrong. But where I am now, normal battles aren't going to kill me. That's just a fact of life. Okay? That's just a fact of life. Normal battles aren't gonna kill me. Ah, damn it. And yeah, that fucking secretaries, man. They be dangerous. Not really, though. In all honesty, the most dangerous fucking part about secretaries is just the fact that they are incredibly scary compared to other fucking, normal battles. Like, most normal enemies really aren't that scary. But then you get to these fuckers, and they're like, no, fuck your shit. And it's just like, oh god damn, they're fucking my shit. I probably didn't need to do that, actually. Now that I think about it, probably didn't need to. Oh, that. Okay. Guess I got that one on my first run through here. Do not get me on the syntax. Or whatever the word is. By first run, I mean when I was doing the story, not the run earlier today. Jesus Christ, this video is a half hour. this video it continued for it's a half-hour long video where you only actually need to see the first 11 minutes. I'm bitching about this a lot, I know, but hey, you're the one who wanted to go the full time, so whatever. No, really, thank you dearly. I'm glad that you like me that much. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say anymore. I'm fresh out of ideas. So how have you been? Enough about me. How are you, the viewer, doing right now? God damn. Oh. No, really. You've been watching this for a half hour. I can't get over the fact that you are still here after a half hour. You are here much longer than I would expect anyone to be. Really, it's kind of surprising. You don't even know. But hey, what am I gonna do? I am so glad I have such kind viewers. No, oh, it's okay, it's just one. It's just one of these guys. Originally I was gonna be like, no, but, eh. One of them isn't that dangerous, it's just when you get 3 of them that it's like, holy fucking shit. What the heck is going on? Because then it's just division by 0 on everyone, and everyone's either asleep or poisoned, and it's just like, god damn it! Why? I guess there isn't a third one that they flip between. Now I'm gonna go back to that one and get the hell out of here. Because you guys have seen more than enough of this shit, as far as I'm aware. So, yeah. Really? The fact that you're still here, it makes me both happy and confused. Because why the hell are you still here? You know, just because you're still here, you get to watch me fucking buy shit again. Because you obviously enjoy this. Either you enjoy watching me do random shit, or you just, you know, enjoy me kind of just spewing out random bullshit. And either way, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. I am not a man to judge. As weird as I think it may be, I am not a man to judge. Alright. And you also, but yeah, so this was a really long episode because I actually decided to, like, show you Zone 3. Zone 3, even when it's purified, is still a fucking huge place. I mean, granted, part of that comes from me having to do this, like, go through it twice in order to get everything. Because I was being kind of skippity because I didn't think I'd actually want to do this. But I love you guys, and I hope you don't mind the fact that I am wasting your fucking time. I truly am, and I'm sorry, but, you know, if you're gonna be here anyways, then hey, let's be friends, you know? Because why not? Uh, eh. I think I'll be fine with just the 10 golden flesh and 5 revives. I could buy more revives if I wanted to, but I don't think I will need to. I'm gonna buy an abandoned meat because those are actually pretty useful if you know when and how to, or when to use them. Uh, it won't really matter for the next episode, but hey. The next episode might be a long one too, and it might be really short. Anywho, you saw me save. So, next time, I don't waste your time, hopefully. Later.